Caroline Fenton with Yahoo Sports, and I am joined by Indiana Fever's Sophie Cunningham. And Sophie is joining us on behalf of Quest Nutrition. You have some very exciting things planned with them. We'll get into that for just a second. But first of all, I just said Indiana Fever, Sophie Cunningham. You have been with the Phoenix Mercury for 6 years, now heading over to Indiana for the 2025 season. What does that feel like? How has that transition been?
It is so funny that you even said that because I'm so excited, but I'm still not used to it just because I've been drafted out here. I've been here for 6 years. And so a couple weeks ago, I threw on the Indiana jersey for the first time and everyone's saying I'm a Fever. And so I'm like, oh, I gotta get used to the new me, which I love. I'm so excited for. I think it's just such a great opportunity. I'm excited to play with the players that are there, play under the coaching staff that's there. And so I think this is just a new and exciting era for me. And everyone that I kind of partner with like Quest.
It's a wonderful fresh start for you. But before we look ahead, I kind of want to look back on your experience
Mhm.
in Phoenix. Like you said, you were drafted there. You spent the last 6 seasons with the GOAT, Diana Taurasi, who just announced her retirement. What have you learned from her?
Oh man, I think we could sit here for days if we really went into that. But at the end of the day, I think that Dee is one of the best humans I've ever met. She has one of the best hearts. The way she not only thinks about life, but the game is just on a whole nother level. And so I really have just been blessed to, be her rookie and be with her the past 6 years. And I always joke around. I'm like, I wish that I could have been with you at the beginning and in your prime and get a championship with you, but just so special just to be kind of on the end of her career. And I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, she taught me just to be me, to enjoy the game. If you don't cheat the game, then you're going to get everything that you deserve. And I just think a lot of people don't understand how good of a human and how funny and how good of a heart that she really has.
And I feel like we can feel it as fans watching her and observing her and listening to her in interviews. But you've gotten a behind the scenes look into what makes her tick as a person, as a player. Do you have a favorite Diana Taurasi story?
Boy, do I have many that I am not allowed to ever share. But when I say that she is one of the most funny humans that you will ever meet, she truly is, and she shoots it straight. It wasn't always rainbows and butterflies out here the past 6 years. We've had four head coaches, couple new GMs, we've had new ownership, and so when I say we've been in the transition years out here, we've been through the trenches together, and there's been a lot of hard and tough conversations. Seasons haven't always gone our way. But man, it doesn't take away the memories and the fun that we had and the relationship we created.
That's a good teammate right there. But
It's
there,
great
it's
teammate, great
she
teammate.
is a vault. Your secrets are safe with Sophie. But you went from playing with a true legend of the game to
Yep,
now a rising legend of the
yep.
game in Caitlin Clark in Indiana. What is it about her? What have you observed about Caitlin Clark now that you're going to be one of her teammates?
Man, I just think she has that same mindset that Dee has, and I've learned a lot on how to become a pro, and how to get to where I want to be with Dee every single day, and how she just does things. I was a sponge around here. I saw her habits, her do's and her don'ts, and I think when you have someone like Caitlin, she doesn't really need a lot of help, right? Like she already knows how to play the game. She knows where she wants to be. She has an itch and a willingness to do whatever it takes to win. But I think again, you don't know what you don't know. And in our league, it's all about experience. It's about people taking you under your wing and helping you out. And so I've always said, like, if she wants that, I'm going to be there for her. I know she's going to go do her thing on the court. I don't have to ever worry about that. But as a rookie and just a young buck in the league, there's just a lot that you just don't know, right? And so for me, I want to have a lot of fun with her. I want to win a lot of ball games. I want to win championships with her. But I also want to make sure that she's good off the court as well. And so I'm hoping that she leans on me if she wants it. And I think that's why I'm so excited, is because I have been blessed to see what it looks like under the GOAT. And now you're going to the baby GOAT who's been, all the eyes are on her all around the world. And so it's just kind of a cool experience for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely a wonderful experience for you. And it's Caitlin Clark, it's Aaliyah Boston that
Yep.
Indiana has been building and adding all of these pieces over the last few years. They haven't won a championship since 2012. Is this year the year? Does this team have the pieces?
Man, you know what? We definitely have the pieces. I think our front office and our coaching staff, they did a heck of a job of bringing young players who are wanting to win with experienced players who have won. And now you just got to make it all gel. And so I do definitely think we have the pieces. I think we've turned a lot of heads in this off season of what our team is looking like. But no, we are all still very new to each other. We have to build that chemistry. We have to build that rhythm. But I do love the offense we're going to be playing. It's a motion offense. I feel like I haven't played in a motion offense since college. And so it's going to be run and gun, kick and shoot, lots of threes. And so I'm stoked. Like I really am so excited. But do we have the pieces? Absolutely. Now it's our job to be pros and put it all together and get a championship back in Indiana.
I think that's kind of an underrated aspect of building a team is you could put all these pieces together, but it has to be a puzzle. Those pieces have to fit. You have to gel. You have to build that chemistry. Now, heading into your seventh season in the league, what have you noticed is maybe one of the biggest challenges of making those pieces gel? And how do you think having that experience will help you make those pieces work in Indiana?
Yeah, I think when you really look at the league and not only us, but in the NBA, in the MLS, like no matter what sport you're looking at, you have stars and you have role players, and everyone does their job really, really well. It's all about managing egos. It's about managing personalities and making sure everyone feels confident and like they're enough and that their role is important. And when you can do that, those are the championship teams. And so I think a lot of people think you just need all the best scorers, all the best athletes, but that's honestly not what it is at all. You need a team that really cares for each other, that loves each other off the court, and that chemistry naturally comes. And so when I say that our conversations so far have been absolutely amazing, I think this is going to be a really solid, historic team. And this is just the beginning for all of us.
And that's your job on the court to build that kind of chemistry. And it's been the league's responsibility to build that popularity on and off the court. We've seen the rivalries between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese kind of graduate from the college level to the WNBA. And the WNBA has gained so much popularity over the last 2 years. So, how do you think the W is doing connecting those college rivalries to the league?
Oh, I think it's smart, right? Like you have to do that. I think there's so many eyes at the collegiate level, especially with the way that we're on TV now. I've always said, I think the talent and the competitiveness have always been there, but now people are just allowed to see us on every platform, which has been amazing. And so I think this rookie class last year has really benefited from that. I think people have fallen in love not with only their skill on the court, but off the court. And so I just think that it's smart to keep building our brand. And I'm not just saying this, but you also have companies like Quest who want to see female athletes thriving and doing their thing and wanting to be a part of something great, where I want to be a part of something great too. And so when I think that all of us can kind of come together and everyone elevate each other, I just think it's a great opportunity. And I'm all about empowering one another. And I think our league is doing a good job, but now it's all on us as the women who are playing to make sure that we're representing ourselves well too.
Sophie Cunningham, thanks so much for your time. Good luck this season.
Of course. Thank you.